All right, y'all, welcome back. Depression, day 3. Wanted to talk to you about some tools that everybody can use in order to get themselves into a state of being able to feel. I tell you, probably the one thing that most people have the hardest time with is actually being silent, sitting still. By not doing anything, you let yourself unwind. Right now, there's a lot of stress and panic in the world, a lot of anxiety. And in reality, all of that is what's being felt from the outside. And when you stop long enough to let yourself relax, you start to realize that what you're feeling slowly changes from the outside to the inside. When you sit still, though, all the stuff that you gather throughout the day, walking through society, or even in your own family dynamic, all of that stuff are like layers, like clothes that you put on over and over and over each other. And eventually, that weighs down on you. And it becomes a challenge to move and function because you just feel so overwhelmed. If you stop and sit still for a period of time, you can experience what it's like for each of those layers just to slowly fall off one at a time. This could take up to a half hour or an hour. I suggest this to a lot of my clients that if you sit down on a couch and you have no intention of doing anything, that means no phone, you're not going to change the temperature, there's no animals that are going to bother you, you're not going to get up to eat, you're not going to have the TV on, you're not going to need to turn the fan off or on, you don't need to use the bathroom. All of the typical distractions that might get you to move and act in a manner other than relaxation or stillness. When you do that, when you reach about just before or after the half-hour mark, something magical happens. Now, in the beginning, it might be challenging because you're fidgety or your mind wants to wander or think about all the things you need to do, or possibly some worries you have. However, after that about a half-hour mark, your mind does something very beautiful, which I'll give you the answer, but it's obviously only beneficial if you experience it. And that's that your mind starts to populate the answers and solutions for all of the things that you've been concerned about or need to deal with. And that's magical. And the trick is when it starts, is not to end it or come out of it or get one solution and run and want to solve that problem. Actually, you're allowing the mind to distill down, after removing all of the distractions, what's important and how to support you moving forward in your life through all of these things that you need to deal with. It's the best medicine in the world. It is a passive and yet active to the degree that you need to make sure you're not active by being aware of what's going on and not moving to, answer the phone or eat something or what have you. I recommend this to you as the most basic of tools that actually work. Now, it doesn't work if you're not willing to spend the time to sit and allow this to happen. Obviously, we're being told not to go outside right now during the situation, so you're going to do it at home. If you had a backyard with a chair and you could put your feet in the grass, that's even better. We got to use what we got. So if you're in a house full of people and this is more challenging to you, it just ups the ante on your self-discipline. Maybe you go into your room and do that exact same thing and ask not to be bothered. Or you just don't answer the door if someone knocks. When you get the chance to do this, I highly recommend it. It is the first tool I want to share for anybody going through depression, and it'll get you into a state of feeling, and it'll get you into a state where your mind starts to peel away the layers. And once you start to get these solutions come online, you'll find some relief, and we can take it from there. So please give this a shot if you have time. There's no good or bad time to do it, day or night. Especially if you can't sleep for some reason and you're up in the middle of the morning, go sit on a couch, you know, sit up, sit vertical, and allow yourself to experience what may be a different outcome for your mind's chattering. Okay. All right. Listen, thank y'all for giving this a shot, because everything you do for yourself that improves you, you're actually doing for all the people around you. And it's a great service. So now in life is a great time to be servicing yourself, you know, servicing your spirit, your mind, learning, growing. I'll see y'all later. See y'all tomorrow. Peace.